Allergic to turbos but need a nippy, affordable super mini? This is your car. Following the demise of the naturally aspirated Suzuki Swift Sport, the 113 bhp 1.5-liter Mazda 2 is the most powerful turbo-free super mini we can think of. And no, the BMW i3 doesn't count. Mazda 2, low power, but even lower weight means strong performance. Crucially, this Mazda is lightweight, too. Shed luggage and driver, and this 2 variant weighs just 970 kilograms, meaning even its meager horsepower tally is enough to punt it to 62 miles per hour in 8.7 seconds. A Toyota Yaris with practically the same sized engine and power, meanwhile, requires an additional 3 seconds to lumber its way to 62 miles per hour. Even with 150 HP on tap, the Vauxhall Corsa still can't match the featherweight Mazda. The 2 is also reasonably light on your wallet, at 16,995 pounds for the range-topping GT Sport model, with similarly palatable monthly costs. So is it a bargain? Warm hatch? Beefed-up Mazda 2 GT Sport gains sharper looks and more kit as befits its range-topping billing. Mazda has stuffed the GT Sport 2 with equipment, including sat-nav, heated leather seats and a reverse parking camera. You also get suspension and steering tweaks for greater ride comfort and a sharper response from behind the wheel. The 113 HP flagship is only available with a 6-speed manual gearbox and GT Sport trim. This includes 16-inch alloy wheels, LED headlights, active driving display, head-up display, black leather seats with brown accents, heated front seats, reverse parking camera. Other recent additions to the 2 range include the addition of G-vectoring control, which claims to offer more balanced road holding by momentarily retarding the ignition spark to reduce engine torque when the steering wheel is turned, thus subtly shifting weight onto the front tires. More on that here. There's also improved refinement courtesy of extra sound insulation all around. Can the 2 beat the softer new Fiesta in the Benz? Mazda has been busy fiddling with the 2's steering and suspension, so you'd expect it to feel like a new car. It doesn't. That's not necessarily a bad thing, however. R2 faced the challenging hydrangea-strewn hillsides of the Azores, a world that looks like a cross between the Alps, Jurassic Park, and the more vertiginous corners of Scotland, and in some respects its road manners fell a little short. The steering is direct, though lacking some of the old-school heft you might hope for. Drivers who are likely to value its turbo-free nature may find it's not quite as satisfying to steer as they might hope. Pitch it into a bend, however, and despite soft suspension, the lightweight 2 is fun to thread between turns. With little torque to trouble the tires and a frankly ridiculous 229 kilograms less lard than the equivalent Vauxhall Corsa to haul around, it flits from corner to corner nimbly. The suspension is mostly smooth, and where bumps do make themselves felt, the 2 tends to skip over them rather than being thrown off course. Large turboless engine offers surprising muscle, helping to make the 2 feel fast off the line is a MX-5 aping short-throw 6-speed gearbox. The 1.5-liter lump picks up reasonably well from low revs and the stubby little gear lever skips between gears quickly. Despite the unforgiving contours of the Azores, the 113 bhp motor and 6-speed combo punts the 2 merrily along. No matter how hard you work it, the engine feels eager, with the lack of torque somewhat masked by much shorter gearing than less powerful 5-speed 2s. Unlike some 6-speeders where 6 simply sits above the other gears, as a kind of overdrive, all of the 2's ratios are acceleration boostingly short. Keep the revs up and it's easy to maintain a good pace, though the skinny, resolutely unsporty tires quickly reach their limits. Keen drivers might want to search for some more serious rubber. Verdict: the 2 is defined by what it doesn't have, rather than what it does have. Less weight, less cost, and no forced induction make it an unusually engaging super mini to drive. With just enough punch from under the bonnet, a snappy gearbox and ultimate higher car style handling, this is no criticism, plus plenty of standard kit, the range-topping 2 is well worth £17,000. It may not be the obvious choice, but if you want a nippy, analog feel, good value super mini, this could well be it.